Hello, hello. Good afternoon here. Hope you're well. I'm going to be waiting if I will see someone to join me. Hello, hello. It's actually been a while. I've done would I say vocal live? I've been going on silent stream for over a month now. Please make yourself visible. While we're waiting, if I can, let me see if I can put on the music. I'm trying to remember how we do that. Hello, how are you? Yeah, it's been a while I've done the live. I'm trying to look for the music, those background music. How are you? Thank you for joining. If I don't find anyone, I can do my ranting and leave. I know people will watch it later. So I don't want it to be too long. Why I brought this topic up is that I saw a post. I can't even remember where, but I think as something I should be where someone sent she sent a concern to that place. So I thought it's something I can share. I do have some case studies on GoRest. I don't even know how I'm going to put those ones on maybe like Instagram without me doing a proper voice note that people can just read the write up as well. Anyway, so I saw that and I felt okay, something we can talk about. And that this kind of a thing has been going on in a while. Some people will be so disturbed or they are confused of what to do. Sometimes I see it as if is it that they are really confused or they're just looking for validation? They just want people to support them in what they think is the right thing. Because this person that is bringing such question or concern about something, could it be that she's also trying to save face? Anyway, so the issue is that this lady said she's married and they've had a child already. Then she said she has a young lady in her 20s. I think she said between 19 and 20, and that was living with them. Maybe she's doing a favor or doing a parent a favor. The young lady is living with them. Then she found out that her husband wasn't maybe by her bedside, and by the time she started searching for the husband, she found her husband in the young lady's room. I'm going to put the case study, I will put the write up on the screen so that you can see it. If it's only me and you, we can be doing the. Thank you for joining. Anyway, I forgot to actually say that. That's if I haven't said that. That's one of my first thing that I say. So she said she's confused. And I'm wondering, are you really confused? Like I said, let's play it and see what is going on. And that is it. Let me leave it on loop. If I leave it on loop, then it's easier for us to. And I'll take this off so you can read it. I don't know if it's clear enough, but that's the best I think I can do. So you might need to move closer to the screen and read it. So she said, let me just read it out. I don't know if you've already finished reading it, Kashi. So she said, hello. She said, hello, madam. Good day. I have an urgent issue at hand. I have been married for over 4 years, I've been married for over 4 years plus now. And we have one child together. I recently got a relative from my side to stay with us. And is people do it that maybe they'll have someone to be living with them, maybe because they don't want to be bored or just to do them a favor anyway. So where was I? Recently got a relative from my side to be living with her. She's about 19 going to 20. So she's 19 going to be 20. She said, lately I started getting some type of feeling, but I shrug it off. Early this morning, I woke up to see my husband in our room. And she said, why am I missing this? Okay, he said he only just touched her boobs. As I can't really pronounce it here. That her husband said he only touched the girl's bobby, orange, and I asked her, and she said that was all he did, but that he had tried to do same sometimes last month. He said it was a mistake and that he is sorry. Now I don't know what to do with the both of them. The girl is someone I am helping, and I just paid for her to learn a skill. I asked her why she didn't tell me the first time he tried to touch the I asked her why she didn't tell me the first time he tried to touch her. She said she didn't want to break my home. Honestly, I don't know how to handle this. So she's asking people to please what's the best to my best knowledge, the best of my knowledge, we've had a good Christian home, a good Christian marriage till now. How do I handle this without dragging myself through the mud? She doesn't want to try drag herself through the mud, so she's asking for help. We should not be dragged into the mud. When it comes to Christianity, I am not here to shade them, but there are certain things there are certain steps that Christians like to push away when it comes to, would I say, infidelity. Your husband that you claim to be, that you guys have had a Christian marriage till then. So, to the best of your knowledge, your husband at least knows the Bible to a stage, let's say 40% very well. So, and is practicing that. You guys are both practicing Christians, and you by now you now know that he's pretending in the art of being a Christian because he's not practicing maybe what he read, or it doesn't align with it. So I think for me, what would I do? I would not hide the man. If he does that to that girl, there are some questions that I need to ask. And the questions are, is it that she is attracted to that girl, the young lady, or you want to know maybe he's a promiscuous guy? You guys are still very young in the marriage. 4 years. I know it's not young or young like that, but that means you don't know him to be someone like that. Now you've caught him with the heart. So you can now start going back to how you guys have been talking about maybe a few other things, the way he was responding to it, not knowing that he has this kind of trait in him. I would say don't hide him, because if you hide him, if you hide this act, you don't know the one is going to do next. The one is going to do next might be the one that will disgrace you. You might even hear it from outside. So what you've actually covered up in the house, the next one you're going to hear, it is the news from the outside. So people would have known before you know. You need to sit him down and ask him question. Is he attracted to the lady? I know for sure that girl, unfortunately, you wanted to help her, and the help is not helping anymore now because of what your husband has done. And the fact that she said she doesn't want to break your home, is it that she now, because the girl still needs to be questioned. You question her in you and I alone. Your husband doesn't have to be there. Ask her some questions. So if she doesn't want to break your home, which is quite nice, and the man touched did she enjoy it? Okay, if the man now wants to go into her hole, will she allow it to, or would that what if that happened? Wouldn't she have been breaking the home already? Has she told someone about it? What are her fears? You need to know things that she knows. Because she's a young adult. So I wouldn't say she's new, this thing is new to her. And I don't know if your husband has threatened her. Maybe your husband has told her that if you tell you're going to leave this house and she doesn't want to, so she was trying to just suck everything up. You need to ask question so that you know how to go about it. That's about the girl. But in all the questions that you must have asked, you would still need to send her out. When I mean send her out, it's not to send her out disgracefully. You will need to sort another accommodation for her so that that's the first way, because you don't know, maybe your husband might still go to her room to your husband might go to her room to want to try another time. What would you say? That as at that time, she might not even be able to tell you. She might just pack her things and leave. And after a few weeks that she's left, she find out that she's pregnant. She decides to contact you. So she will not be communicating with your husband. So, like I said, reading this from another place, I mean, I saw this from it says Ashwebi something something. Why I brought it up was I've seen this I've had this before. I will try and try and dig it out in my email. When things like this happen, some of them still go ahead behind your back. They'll start communicating with your husband because they already have the bad things that the baby is already on the way. So they wouldn't want you to know. The man will start saying, "Keep it, keep it." You said you guys had a child. Even if it's a male child, the guy might still ask her to keep it. Or the guy might say, "Oh, I don't want it," and the girl might say, "Oh, I don't. I've promised God in my life that I would never take so thing out." So you have to keep to your responsibility on that part. You see, so there's a lot. Like Kashi said, she said maybe it's not their first time. Yeah, it might not be their first. Like she said the man has tried to touch her a month ago, maybe once. So it means that if the man has tried to touch her before, try to. The try to is now is to what extent? When did they stop? When was he able to go out? Did you chase him out? Did you scream? Did he was it that he left you because he heard the footsteps that someone is around the corner, someone is coming, or you know there's you we need details. And what extent has he tried it before? Did he really press the papun? When I mean papun, you guys know what I mean. The orange, did he really press it? Did he touch it? Did he put his mouth? Did you like he tried to? He has tried it before. Try it. We don't know. Did he grab you from the back that he squeezed it? That you because this man, you cannot trust him. That's just my um my conclusion. You can't trust him. He will want to say things to make him feel um for you to think that he's really sober, you know. And at the end of the day, he wants to look like he's the vulnerable one, that you're using it against him. But no, um you don't know what this man is going to do to someone out there. It might not be someone that is living with you guys, even his colleagues, your family members. The part of him that you don't know before has finally come out. Let me read Kash's comment. They are not serious. Yes, maybe it's not their first time. Yeah, I've read that. The girl has to go. Exactly. The girl will have to go. She might have to look for another means of helping the girl. Maybe she should go and live with someone else, or but she, and she should let the, because there's no how the girl might still tell her parents. What if our parents are coming to want to claim one thing and one thing from them tomorrow? Do you know that some girls, they will suck this thing in, but they will start using that as a means of financial extortion from that guy. They will start extorting, she will start extorting money from that guy. Today she will demand for 500. Tomorrow she will demand for 100. Next tomorrow she will demand for 200, 20, 20, maybe it's naira or whatever. She will start demanding for money. She wants to buy this, or she's not feeling fine. Just because the guy don't want the thing to come out, he will he will keep on to respond to the girl, and the girl has gotten what's it called? Yes, yeah. The girl will continue to use that as a means of getting things from him. And he might get to a stage which the man will say, you know what, at least I've not even entered. Let me enter now. I've been giving you money all this while. And relationships will start. The man will start going to her, and going into her, going in and out. Pregnancy will enter. They might even take it out. But another side chick has buried in here. I started Lundebe. Meaning another side chick has started. So if you can, please find another place, another accommodation for her. If not, maybe she should go back to her parents. You say you've paid for something skills. Ah, maybe you explain to the people those place if they want to take 20% off or whatever percent of, because some of them wouldn't want to refund you fully. But because she has not started, because from the write up, it doesn't say she has started. It said, I've I've just paid, yeah, for her to learn a skill. You've just paid, she has not started, so it's still good. Go to them, tell them that she's no longer available to live there. If they have another branch in our area, they can transfer her there, or you get a refund. Maybe they will take 20% off, whatever percent of, you still have something in your hand, give her the change. Sometimes the people will want to help, yeah. They are too heavy. When you start picking those the load up, it's like when you see, well, in our culture, when we meet, okay, Kashi, you say you are at work. That's good. That's okay. Thank you. Thank you for coming. I'll just do the ranting myself, and I'll just leave it. I know people will watch it later. So in our culture, when we see an elder or someone, it could even be your friend, if they have something they are carrying, we have to help them if it is heavy. So if you see them carrying a bag, or they put a bag on the floor, and that you use your eye to gauge it if it's something that is heavy. Yeah, you think, okay, maybe you did not use your leg to push it to know the how heavy it is. Then you leave that, because your intention the moment you saw the bag was, oh, I need to help this girl, I need to help this baby, or I need to help this woman. And the moment that's what you gauge it as, like, oh, if that's your intention, then by the time you now get there and pick up the thing, and you lift it, after lifting it up, you say, oh my god, I don't know it was this heavy. As time goes on, you start knowing that this thing is becoming too heavy. It's not something that I can handle. You have a good intention, you wanted to, you know they need help, you render helped, but it got to a stage it was too heavy for you. So instead of you taking carrying that load and maybe shattering the whole thing on the floor, that even the help you render would not be appreciated anymore. If you look and say, why did you even come to? No, just carry the moment you leave the bag, it's heavy, put it down. Or you've been going for a while, you've been trying, you think, you can't carry it anymore, your muscles are paining you, and your eyes, you say, "Ah, madam, mommy, I can't carry it anymore. It's really heavy. This is where I can stop for now. Maybe I'll look for someone who can come and help. And if you have money, you can give them, let's call a taxi, or this is can help too. You've done your own bit and you leave. It is not all everyone that you see that you want to help that you can help. Some you might have started helping them, and when you get to a state that is going to make you to commit more sin, or how do I put it? Please step out. Don't do it. I was saying it in my I did video, what is that video? A recording on my other channel. And I was saying, if you stop pretending once you're tired of something, and instead of holding that person in, should I say, bondage, just let them go. Let them go. If you can't do it anymore, let her go. Maybe you've promised her parents you're going to do this, you're going to do that, but unfortunately, what has happened right now would not be you won't be able to carry on with a promise. A promise is a debt. Yes, I know. That is why I said you can still find a way of looking for another accommodation for the lady, or she should go somewhere else to start her skills. Find a way of helping the lady outside your home. Then with the man, because the lady as well right now, we don't know, maybe she started enjoying what the man was doing to her. Maybe she has agenda of let him keep coming for a while before I start making my demands, because she's in need. We never can tell. We don't know if she has told one of two few people and they're teaching her just keep playing along for a while. Don't allow him yet. But we don't know. The girl might even be innocent. We don't know what your husband was telling her when he went the first time or the second time that you caught him. Could it be could it be what's it called? Could it be the first or second time, like they said? Hello, someone just joined. Please make yourself visible. Thanks for joining me. Please remember to give the video a like. Or please like the video. Thank you. So you don't know if it's their first, if it might not even first time. It might not even be their second or third time. So let the woman go, let the young lady go. You can help her outside your home. Then consent now face your husband. He has a lot of questioning, a lot of questions to answer. Do you know him to be someone like that before? Because some ladies, they know their husband is promiscuous, but they still married him. Then they will now put a female in the house and they will now be dealing with that female to say, oh, stop dressing like this. Stop dressing. I know when you have some young ladies, you don't want them to dress to seduce your husband. We understand that. But when you know the kind of man you have at home as well, that you know this one doesn't see anything in skirt, then you don't need to bring someone home, because you can't trust that person. You can't trust your husband. You can't trust what the evil one will get in him to unleash his beast. What if he forced the girl down and then tell her, give her something that will make her just, just to scare her, because some words we can't use it on YouTube. This person that's just joined, thank you. I hope you remember to like, because you didn't make yourself visible. Please remember to like the video for me. Thank you. So, like I was saying, the man needs questioning. And to me, I don't think you should keep it to yourself. I think someone else needs to know about it, because of tomorrow. You don't even know if this man will be safe with your child, if you have a female child. You don't know, maybe he's been doing this thing in the past before you guys got married with someone else. You can't tell. Sometimes the problem people are facing in their marriage has actually been their husband or their partner has been the one that actually offended someone in the past. What's this? Hello, please make yourself visible. Thank you for joining, and remember to click the like button for me. So I'm talking about this topic that a lady was asking for help, that she has a 19 to going to a 20 years old lady living with her, and she caught her husband with the young lady, and the man was touching her front button. So um she's asking for help, that what she doesn't want to mess everything up. So I was just advising, can I hear from you? What do you think she should do? Kashi was here, she was here earlier on. She said she's at work now, she's in the background so she can hear us. She said the lady has to go. That's my own advice as well. Well, you know someone that you have at home, you cannot tell your husband to leave for the lady, except you're ready to leave the man. Maybe you've caught him on a couple of such things before. You guys, your marriage is already shaky, and you're looking for excuse to find a way out. I will say, okay, you guys should separate for now. If the man he really still wants his marriage, but some men will tell you, it's just like that. So they cannot. They have eyes. They have to look. If it's such a man, then I don't advise that you stay long. You don't know the problem is going to be bringing from outside. This man can still go to do the same thing to other ladies out there. Maybe he's the type that like young ladies. Then that's why I say you have to look at how, when you guys were courting, how you guys met. Is it when you were young? Because some guys, they like those young ones. So maybe he's been doing that with some of his colleague or anyone. We don't know. Before you will know it now, someone will come and tell you that your husband is the father of their child, or that kind of a thing. And what you've already covered in the house, he's gone outside to do it. When we were growing up, they used to say parents that if any parent found their child stealing, they said don't cover it up. When they mean don't cover it, they don't mean that you should take a speaker and go outside and be screaming. Some parent will see their child that would now go to the pot and pick a meat or something like that. They wouldn't, instead of them to scold that child, let every member of the family know. You can ask the child, were you hungry? At least to know what prompted it and not that. Then start finding a solution, but they will cover it. Stop it. They will do that. Then the child will do it again because you've covered it. If you let their siblings also aware, then everyone will know what they are looking out for, and to help the child, they'll find a way of helping the child. But when you cover it up, you just cover it up. You don't want everyone to know. And you don't want everyone in the house to know. You don't want their dad to know. You don't want their mom to know. You don't want their aunt to know. You people that are living in the house, I'm not saying that outside the house, and you keep covering it, then the child will go out one day and still, then that thing you've covered in the home, is gone outside to do it, expecting that it's going to be smart. That's what they do. Their next attempt, they would like to be more to do it smartly. Um, I haven't seen this person that has joined the second person. Please drop an emoji. Let me see then. At least let me know who is watching. Okay. Is Chison. Thank you. Just saw you now. Okay, thank you. Thanks for coming. How are you? I thought I should just rant a little bit on this because when I saw it, I remember I have something like that, and I was saying I'm going to go and check my email and dig it out. Something similar. So that's why I said, okay, it's been a while. I've done would I say verbal life here. So running late for work. Oh, no problem, no problem. Please send Hurry up and don't be late. And have a good day at work. Thank you for joining. So, like I was saying, don't cover your husband up. If you do, don't be surprised in few months time, or it could be a year or two or whatever, that you'll find that your husband is either betting someone outside, or has impregnated someone outside, or is messing around with, so you will know that your husband has a side chick. So it's not only you, and the attention is given, you will definitely be divided. You have a lot of thinking to do. Prior to when you caught your husband with this lady, how has he been behaving? Because you said you noticed some things. So have you, from what from the changes you've noticed, has the attention divided? Is it that, or is it the finance, the way it's been dropping money at home has changed? Is it giving excuses? Is it that he's not attending to you in the bedroom as he used to? Things need to you need a lot of thinking to do. Ask yourself some those questions, what you've noticed that this guy has stopped doing. Because it doesn't stop with the girl you caught him with. It doesn't stop with that girl. Even if that girl have left, or she's no longer in the picture, he's still going to do it with another person. And you said you guys are Christians. So that's why I said you cannot keep it alone. You can't keep it to yourself. Someone has to know about it, so you guys can start knowing how to work on your marriage. I don't know the church you go to, because some churches, they will only scold the woman, they will not scold the man. They will tell the woman that, thank God, you need to continue to do prayer and fasting. You need to, instead of them to also concentrate on the guy that did the deed, they will tell the woman, or maybe you don't give him enough, you don't do enough bedroom dance, you need to ask your husband some question. What does he want in the lady and all that? But it was wrong. Even someone that is living with them, the disrespect alone is there, from the lady to the guy to your husband, on from the lady to yourself. So for me, your husband has a lot of questions to do, a lot of disciplines. If you want to involve the church, is it marriage counseling and the elders to join? But all I know is that this man is not just doing it; he has the urge, and he's been following up with it. Especially when the girl now said it's not the first time. So he's been following up on the urge, which he wants to make sure that he accomplished. And men, when they need that thing, they want to ease their tension. He would try. I'm definitely knowing that this man is going to try it with another lady. So you or yourself, sending that lady out doesn't end there. The man himself needs to be worked on. Is he ready for a change? What does he want? What does he want in a woman that maybe you're not giving? Do you think you're struggling with? You guys need to talk about it. Don't let it end there. That's my own contribution. Chisom said, yeah, I'm running late. I'll let you rant. Thank you. I'll be here in the background, no problem. And I'll comment later. That's fine. Thank you. I'm done anyway. I just feel in this situation, the first thing is that the lady has to go. Um, and it doesn't have to be the same day. You need to have a word with the lady, try and get some information from her, the way she's narrating the story, know if she was actually even, was it sweeting her? What was her plan? What if that the man eventually pin her down, and all that? What would she do and all that? Just try and get the kind of person she is as well. Try and find another place where she can learn the skills. Where you say you've already paid, if they cannot give you a few refund, let them give you the amount they can give you back. Some will take 20%, 10%, or whatever. Since she has not started actually, look for somewhere else. Like I said, it's not everybody that you can help. Some people you see that they need help, you wanted to help them, but the load is too heavy, and you have to pull up. I have a lot that I will see that they are in need. Some of them, I'm the one that will even go to them to say, oh, I can get you some food stuff, I can do this one. But that's what I felt I could do, that I could help. But later the demand was now becoming too much now. But because like me too, I'm struggling now. Then I'll now start giving myself some advice, like you need to tell them that, oh, I'm not able to. I was able to help the other time, but right now it's not as it used to. Let them find help somewhere else, because it's better to render the help that you will be pleasing to God. So you cannot help her anymore. A promise is a debt. You promise, I know it's a debt, but you've tried to fulfill the promise, but there was an obstacle on the way which couldn't make you to carry on. You wouldn't like if the lady was pregnant, is pregnant for your husband, then another issue starts. You only have a child. You guys also need to concentrate on your home, the child, and a few other things. So that's why I want the lady to go. So you now start facing your husband as well. It doesn't mean that the lady must leave before you start facing your husband. Like what I mean is, because your husband's issue is an ongoing one, you'll be discussing how the lady is going to go. Try and find her a place if you can. If not, she has to go back to her parents. Try and get a refund for the skill thing, so that she can learn the skill somewhere else. You can render help to the ladies outside your home. That's just the main point. You can render help outside your home, then continue would I say scrutiny your husband about his feelings for the girl. Was it something that is that the particular girl alone, or maybe it's something that you notice that he's into younger ladies, young adults. Some of them are like that. Does it just like to just press them? Some just believe in clean, is it chop and clean mouth. So in order to avoid you having the same thing from outside, and as at that time it will be too late because you can't control it. Because the one God has shown you in the house, you've decided to just uh pin it there and not deal with it. Remember, the man would want to outsmart you. That's why you don't have to keep it to yourself. If you keep it to yourself, he will outsmart you with so many things, with characters, with so many things. In fact, he will turn things around. So, and some of them will now make you to start begging them. That's when you will give them food, they will not eat. They will be saying they're angry. You spoke to them anyhow. You now be the one begging them. You know what that means now. So to just to start working on those things, don't keep it to yourself. If you want to talk to an elder from the church, if you want to speak to his parents, it's your choice. Who you want to speak to get advice, to get help. The young lady has to go. You need to work on your husband or your own. That's my own advice on this. But to me, I feel it's not something that you should actually be asking for, really, except that maybe you trusted him too much. Yeah, it's gaslighting him. Yeah, he will gaslight her. So I feel maybe you were just confused because of maybe you have so many options of what to do. But one of the how do I say it? Leaving, packing your load out of the house is not the first option, because some people will say, oh, that's the end of the marriage. It is not the end of the marriage, as if it's the first time, except it's something that you've been doing. That's why I said it earlier, that you can separate for a while if that's what you know, that okay, you know him to be a promiscuous guy, is used to like ladies when you guys were cutting and all that, or you guys have been having issues in your marriage has been shaking. So you're finding a way to just say, okay, let's separate, for you to have your peace of mind, and to also reduce to prevent abuse. So that's when, okay, you guys should, but don't just end the marriage like that. You need to try to want to help. You need to show that you want to help him. Then if he's not now responding, that's when, okay, you're not there. It seems you guys can't have a marriage anymore. But the first thing is not to pack out, because I read in the comment section on where I got it from. Someone was saying, oh, that's it. You don't just pack out. pack out like that. It's a marriage. It's not a chicken and chip shop that you say you just return the food because you saw a fly on it. This kind of one, you first of all see if it's something you can treat. At least you show your own side of the way you can help him, and considering the fact of how he is willing to accept help. Some men, they've been caught. Instead of them to apologize and start embracing how you guys can work on things together, they want to maneuver your head and use those manly things like turn things around. Then you will know that this one would not change. Well, that's it for me. I don't want this video to be too long. So my sister, like you said, you don't want to I do undo this without dragging myself through the mud. If you don't want to drag yourself, the man can drag you. Just do take step with sense and take advice with sense as well. My main point is that the first thing to do is not for you to leave home, and it's not for you to just send him out of the house. You need to try to help. Then if it's not working, then that's when you can say, okay, I think you think you need to you guys need to separate. You want to live separately for a while, then work on it. You can see how you guys can work on things to come together. Else, nothing else. I wish her good luck. But for people that are going through this kind of things, because I'm sure a lot of people are saying this kind of things and they've gone through it. Some will just hold it all in the name of marriage. We have to endure it. You will endure and have how many? In fact, you'll be so tired. The world that we're in now, there are some things that the way our parents actually took it and they were able to accept it and just suck up with it, live with it for a while. It's not how it is anymore. They don't really have help then. But right now you can find help. And I used to say, ladies, please try to walk. Walk, walk, walk. God will help you. So you'll be able to cater for yourself and your children. Because if the man is the only one doing everything in the house for you, you will know that if he withdraw his financial assistance, you will not be able to survive. So he will be using that to get you down. Some women will just they will keep up with the thing because they don't want the financial part, the finance to stop from the man. So these are part of the things that our old fathers did then. They know the woman doesn't have, they're not financially okay. They don't even have it. So they will have to suck, they know the woman will suck it in and they'll just be showing attitude. So if you're working, I think it will also help you to be able to take a better decision why you're working with him to get him help. But if you're just relying on him to supply all the needs, you will not be able to take the bright step because you are financially dependent on him and he's going to use that against you. That's it for me, guys. And so when you listen to this later, please let me know when you read the story. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. I'll be glad to read from you. Thank you very much. Thanks, Chisom. And thanks, Kashi, if you're still there. Thanks for your contribution. Thanks, Chisom. And I'll round it up here. Thank you. And I'll see you in my next one. Take care. Bye bye. Oh, it's the wrong one I'm putting again. Oh, I thought I put it here. MP4. It's not welcome one that I wanted to put. Oh, don't mind me. I wanted to put the end screen. Thank you. Bye bye.